Good evening, gamers. It's so wonderful to see you all. I am back, Vine Amoris, if you didn't remember, playing Elden Ring again because I like this video game. Now, you may recall that last stream, I mean, there was a sort of a mini bonus stream in there, don't worry about that, but last stream, last proper stream, was sort of artisanal, bespoke, even. There was a cheese board involved. Unfortunately, that will not be the vibe of this stream. Because you see, I just ate some mediocre food, and I am unfortunately having the tummy troubles, which happens most of the time I try to eat food. So, today we're going to be dancing despite the troubles of the tummy variety, and maybe that'll fix me. But before I get too deep into what may or may not be wrong with my tummy, I have some bloodstains to follow. Yep, it's time for horse parkour. You see, just up there is the Regalia of Elocade, which is one of the weapons I want, but I don't want to have to deal with the whole dungeon to get it. And that's why... that's why we're going to have a lovely time fighting our way up this hill. I do have a video of how to do it up in the background here, so I'm going to see if I can't pull it off. It's really, it's not too complicated, but it's definitely going to take some practice. I could have practiced off stream, but I did not. And you're going to deal with that. In fact, this may even be the entirety of the stream. I make no promises. As I said, this is a tummy troubling stream. There may not even be dancing in this one. Oh god, that was my fault. I was not, Okay. 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 I am made of all things beautiful. Can you believe that? Second try? That was nothing short of gorgeous. I take it all back. No tummy troubles in this house. Nothing but the most tummy sating. Nothing but the most calming yet elegant of dances for us tonight. That is a sign of good things to come, my friends. And speaking of good things, I need to level up. 18 and 15. Okay. Now, you'll remember that I don't have souls. Oh, but you are a fool. For you see, I sprinted around off-stream, grabbing a bunch of cemeteries and filling up my coffers so that I would be able to level up a few more times. I did not get anything of note done besides beating up a Mad Pumpkinhead boss because they were there. And now I'm going to level myself all the way up. What do we need? Okay, 18 Dex, 15 Arcane. I can do that. 18 Dex. Almost 15 Arcane. Now, arguably, I should be getting my health up, but shut up. Yeah, use all of those. What does that set us to? Great. We'll use all the rest. We'll use all of them. ¿Por qué no? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. This is what we do it for. This is what it's all about. 15 Arcane and a point in bigger, just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. I also picked up some golden seeds that were just sort of laying about. I didn't really aim for them, but they were in my way, and so, you know, figured I would. Now, watch this. Look at that. I can switch off to the Dancing Blade, another of my favorite Ashes of War. So I am very happy to be able to use this in my playthrough here. The fun thing is, because I'm only allowed to use Ashes of War if I want to do an attack that isn't the sword dance, I have to switch weapons. It's gonna be sort of fun because I'm not good at switching weapons mid-fight, so it'll be a fun practice to see if I can get used to doing that strategically. Now, during boss fights, I will probably stick with Sword Dance because I don't think the Dancing Blade, it takes a while, and it is very good if I have, like, a prosthesis on somewhere. I don't need any of that. Oh, wait, I'll grab whatever this is, though. Jellyfish Shield. Cute. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I'm supposed to be going south. But the Dancing Blade is very good against enemies that you can, whose stances you can break, because you can just shoot it into them and they'll start going, and then they'll explode. And that's exactly how it works. And that's how it works. And I'm always saying that. If you're curious, by the by, my tummy troubles were born of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which was the first third of my dinner. The second third I intended to be eggs, and the third I intended to be, what are these, dumplings? Now you may be asking yourself, what the hell? And that's fair, because what is the hell? Why would I make that my meal? Those three things aren't a meal separately. Together they could arguably make up a meal, but ultimately, it's not really artisanal of me, is it? But, and I hate to be the one to tell you this. Unfortunately, off-stream, I'm not the most artisanal person. Perhaps a bit extra, dancey at times, but no, I would not say I'm especially artistic. In action, maybe in the art that I create. I like to think so. You know what? No, I take that back. I'm very artistic. In word, in action, in movement. I'm very purposeful in all things that I do. I built myself like a robot does, mimicking all the things around me until I had a full human form. Autistic is the word I was looking for. Sorry, autistic. Yeah. Alrighty, well, try number 2 of the big guy. Let's do it. Let's do it. I suppose I'll past that. Alright, friends. And yep. Now, I won't deny, my defenses... Oh, I forgot about the entire challenge run. My defenses have not really improved, you may note. So, arguably, I really shouldn't be trying this again, but I want to. So that's the logic underlying my current decision-making. Ooh, that was embarrassing for me. Ugh, I really wish that, like, theoretically that should only happen if you're far away, and yet they do it regardless. Oh, the tree obscured me. How dare you? That doesn't count. That wasn't real. That didn't happen. You made that up. And butt stomp. I kind of dodged directly into it. That's on me. Oh, stop it. Oh, you. Oh, stop it, you. You little guy. You think you can get me with that? Foolish girl. Now, I'm hoping I have enough, juice to finish this guy off. Because it's seeming like I won't, based off of what we've learned so far. I did not have to dodge away for that, but that's okay. Oh! Right, you can do that. Do I have any more? Oh, I do have a flask. Lovely. I may do my first purposeful run fail if I, almost have them dead and yet, like, run out of juice, because I think I'll just be annoyed if I have to restart the fight based off of a sliver of juice, you know? But it's looking like I maybe will be okay. I gotta be careful, because if I get this guy... Let's go! No run fails for me today. Except for the start of the fight where I did a bunch of run fails. Oh, I feel good. I feel powerful. Ruptured Crystal Tear, my beloved. Now this is a stream. This is what we do it for. To the Divine Bridge. Oh, God. Only 10 minutes into this stream? We're making progress. I'm gonna run out of things I had prepared. I thought this was gonna take me way longer. Oh, right, I need to actually put the things in my flask if I'm gonna make this work. Okay. Mix Wondrous Physic. Explode. Okay. So here's the way we need to do this. We need to drink Wondrous Physic, leap off the cliff, and we have to basically time the landing so that I have to time a strong attack just before the landing. So I don't really know how to do this, but let's try it. Damn. Basically what you need to do is you need to time the strong attack not before the land, but before the explosion, which delays it long enough that when you do explode, it launches you a distance that is not so far above the ground that you will die, therefore resetting your fall. That makes sense? Great. I probably should have leveled up with those runes. I'm gonna grab those and level up. Now you might also be asking yourself, Cassie, why are you going through the trouble of getting into Lanedale right now? You are so low level, you won't make any progress, and you may be correct. But if there's one thing I've learned about Souls-likes, it's that you bash your head against that wall until you're bleeding on the ground. I don't think this is helping my stomach. What am I doing? Level up? Yes. Let's pump vigor for a while, I think. Okay. Lanedale skip attempt number 2. Well, there's always next time. I could feel that one happening, and yet I was too eager. I really was. I wonder if FromSoft chooses not to patch these things out, because I think this has been known for a long time. And I hope they do choose not to patch it out. I like when games have little skips like this. Attack? Damn. Oh, I landed on the edge. I hope they didn't patch it out. As far as I'm aware, this is still something you can do in the modern day. I believe I checked and you can, but I don't know with absolute certainty. I'll try another few times, and if that doesn't work, I'll look it up and see if the skip doesn't work at all. And if it doesn't, then I'll be sad. All of this would have been for naught. Okay. And attack. Oh, almost got it. It's messed up that that doesn't count, huh? That you can't land on that edge. Okay, I'm gonna look up Lanedale skip. No, not yet. This one. Skip into Lanedale, not skip through Lanedale. There's other skips as well in Lanedale, but now let's see. Okay, there's apparently an update 2 years ago. Hold on. Okay. We're doing it live. There apparently is a slight update to when and how you should do this. Walk forward and drink. Tilt to the left. Time it. Swing. And it might work. Interesting. When they do it, they attack way later than I am. Unless they don't. Hold on. An R2 is a strong attack, correct? Elden Ring, what is an R2? R2, yes, right hand heavy attack. So that should count as my R2. Which, yes, is not a dance move, but I don't think you can dance mid-air. Unfortunately, we haven't unlocked that skill yet. Okay. So, standing here. And R2. I thought that one was pretty good, but it didn't knock me to the side at all. Maybe I went too quick? Let's try again. The thing is that, like, I would practice this, but I want to get my when I do it on stream, you know? And it's not the kind of thing that I can, like, practice halfway, you know? It's kind of a one and done. Okay. Tilt left. Attack. Damn, that was close. That was definitely close, right? Come on now. Unless they've patched it, I was close as hell that time. I should get like a visual indicator of like what my camera's moving past right when I attack. Maybe I'll start counting. Let's see, let's see. This is fun. I feel like a speedrunner. Okay. No, friend. I'm here for runes. Okay. Left. And attack. The explosion is so sad when you attack like in the middle of it and it does nothing. It's really funny. Okay. The person in the video failed a bunch of times, so I don't feel bad about failing. Why did the person upload the video with their fails included? Unclear. Strange thing to do for a tutorial, but, you know. Attack? No, that was way too late. Okay, I'm attacking too late, which is okay, because I think that's better than too early. I think. So far, I'm still just feeling it out, when I should probably be sciencing it out with seconds and counting. Of course, I do only need to make it work once, and I don't have any clue how to do that. Anyway. That was early. Let's see, let's see, let's see. It's wild. They seem to do their R2 really late. By the way, in case you're wondering, no, I do use keyboard. That's why I was confused about the R2 thing. By the way, there's no way this matters, but they are largely naked, and why not? Why not follow all rules of the road, right? And they were using a sacred seal. I think they were wearing pants for some reason. So, you know, nothing to it but to do it, my friends. Once more onto the breach. I'll be really honest, I forgot to, kind of forgot to double to dual hand. That's on me. And that is on me, and I am so sorry. It will never stop being funny how sad the explosion animation is when you don't do anything. Even the sound like fades away instantly. Oh, damn. Almost got that. I'm looking at the video again. They really do it pretty casually, to be real with you. In the comments, they say, instead of the inside corner, do it on the outside corner. There's a fence you can land on earlier. You would think, but I tried landing on that fence and it didn't work. But that was 11 months ago, and I don't think they would have patched it in that time. They aren't even making this game anymore. But why not? Damn. I don't think I drank it very effectively there. My timing was a tad off, tragically. That's been the entire thing. That's been the whole thing, right? Is that my timing is off? That's what it is. That's how this works. Alright, this time we're gonna really send it. Oh damn. That was not half bad. That was not half bad. I got into a weird fall animation though. That was fun. I got really free folly there. Come on, Landell. Open your secrets to me. Come on, I know you wanna. You and me, Landell, we could go far. But unfortunately, you keep getting in my way. Damn. I'm doing it just a touch too late. Just a touch. But I think I'm doing a good job at the drinking part at least. So that's half the battle. There's like 3 inputs I need to do. I've got 2 of them down. Ah, Lanedale, Royal Capital. What a beautiful place, truly. I hope that someday I can live in a place as wonderful as the Royal Capital of Lanedale. That was really good. Come on now. It didn't really like send me out to the side the way it sometimes does. So maybe that's the problem. But like, maybe it needs to detect floor close enough to below me for it to work. But I feel that I'm getting closer. Because that was a very good one. But yeah, it usually isn't exploding me and throwing me to the side, which is what happens in the videos where it works. I don't know about that one. Right, so he keeps doing that, which is not helpful. Gosh, I'm so sorry, Dancer Arborea. Is that my name? We're gonna give it a good few more attempts, and then we'll move on. Come back to it another time, eh? Alright, Landell. Show me what you have to offer. I ain't fucking around this time. It's you and me. We go way back, you and me. I've explored your depths more times than I can count. And now you hold your doors closed to me. Yeah, I'm still doing a little late. Holding back too much. I'm holding back on you, Landell. You know, I come at you for holding back on me, but I'm holding back on you. I need to learn to commit. I need to learn what it means to commit to someone. And that someone is you, Landell. That someone is you. So this time, I'm committing. I'm gonna get down on one knee for you. I'm gonna fall down 3 stories and land on one knee for you. That's what I'm gonna do. You and me, Landell. Let's do this. Commit. Well, now I don't know about that one there, Chief. I thought I nailed that. I don't know why that didn't work, to be honest with you. It just didn't, the explosion just didn't do anything that time. Strange. Once more. Commit. Didn't commit hard enough. Hey, listen, this ain't no horse skip. This ain't your grandfather's horse skip, alright? This is the real shit. This is where it gets hard. I don't know what it is about doing the same thing again and again that brings out my accent. This is my real accent. I always try to keep it under wraps because I think it makes me sound like a little freak. Like a little freaky baby. Which isn't really the vibe I'm going for. Like a little freaky baby. Freaky little baby. That's sort of the vibe of this accent. I'm losing it. I'm losing it back to normal. I mean, back to fake. What was the lore I'm trying to establish here? I won't tell you. One of these accents is real, and I won't tell you which one it is. How about that? You have to guess which one it is. Good luck. Fucking good luck, idiot. Gorgeous start. Commit. Damn. It did that same thing again, where it just threw me straight through the explosion. I'm not sure why it does that. This is the kind of time where, like, having chatters would be useful, because they could be like, hey, bitch, they patched that. That's really, that's the real test of this, is trying to figure out, like, is trying to keep myself sane, thinking that there is a possibility that they just patched this and it's impossible now, or is it just that I'm doing it wrong? I have no way of knowing. How do I keep myself going when I have no way of knowing? You see what I'm saying? Screw it. We bring out Regalia. It'll bring us luck. After all, we just did a gorgeous skip to get it. Why not skip again? Skip to my goddamn loo, motherfucker. Guys, it didn't work. Okay. Okay. We're back at it. I'm gonna give it one more silly try, one more real try, and then maybe we'll stop. How's that sound? Alright. Silly try. Silly try. Ineffective. I mean, it kinda almost worked, actually. Wait, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try silly try again. Because it actually did launch me the way I wanted it to, just not in the direction I wanted it to. The method was correct. The direction was incorrect. Alright, silly mode activate. We're getting silly with this one, girls. And attack. I don't know that it's working out great. I don't know that it's happening, my friends. Oh, I do have the long cat ring, right? That probably doesn't help at none, but, God, I'm just gonna be stuck in this accent all freaking day, aren't I? Yeah, I do have the cat ring. Shouldn't matter, but, you know. This time we're gonna take it off. This time we're gonna take it off. No, we're gonna leave it on. Alright, last attempt, let's go. Silly mode activate. Alright, we got a little too silly that time. We got a little too silly. And that's on me. And that's on me. That mode was a little too silly, unfortunately. You know, the first time I got stuck in this teleporter trap, I went through the teleporter over there before I rested, which, if you don't know, places you at one of the divine towers. But it's one of the divine towers which, like, isn't connected to any landmass, and there's no way to teleport back. So, because teleporter traps don't let you teleport to a bond or a shrine until, or a grace, sorry, until you have rested at one, I was just stuck there, and I had to die, and I had to lose my runes because I couldn't get back there without being stuck there again. So that was pretty cool. My silly mode is not working. Alright, gamers, I think the jig is up. I think we gotta stop. I've been doing this for, I think, maybe 10, 20 minutes. It's possible I've been doing this for 15 minutes straight. I can't promise that, but it certainly seems like a possibility. And I don't know if that's the most entertaining thing I could be doing with my time. Well, you know, give it a shot, right? Oh, geez, beans. It's been an honor, but yeah, I've gotta move forward with my life. I think then what's next on the docket is, what stones do I have laying around? Not a lot. I think next on the docket is to get some stones. Go to some mines, you know? Miners, bell bearing. Bell bearing, 1, 2, and then somber 1 would be great as well. I don't know if I've got access to somber 1, but oh right, I have to kill a falling star beast to get that one, which seems unlikely, I think. The other two, however, I can probably pull off. Let's see, where is that? No, that's the Altus Plateau. Alright. Then let's just go for our friend number 1, hey? We're looking for... right here. Wonderful. Oop. By the way, you may notice I placed a treasure chest mark down right over here. And that's because I ran into something strange. There's a gravesite right there. Or a cemetery, one of those loot cemeteries. But there weren't any golden runes at it, and I'm so confident I have not looted it before. Has anyone else ever run into that? I have no idea what could cause that. I'm quite confident I never picked them up. I just guessed that it was because I was like under-leveled and they, I don't know, put some limit on it. But see, there's nothing here. I tried killing all the enemies in case that mattered, but no, there's just nothing here. I'm so sure I never looted it. I have no idea what's up with that. Oh well, I suppose. Let's put our armor back on. And our other weapon. And our seal. Perf! We're so ready, bestie. You know, I was just playing Elden Ring earlier today, actually. My girlfriend and I were continuing our little co-op adventure. We're going up against Moog, Lord of Blood. Great boss, very difficult boss. And it's making me fear for this run where I'm probably going to be going at him under-leveled. Because even with a lot of prep, that guy's tough as hell. We'll see. Maybe I'll pull it off. But, you know, makes me worried for the future of this run. I was also thinking of not playing Elden Ring today because, I've been doing it a lot, but I'm actually going on vacation for a little bit soon, which means I won't have a chance to play Elden Ring, so I will miss it by the time I get back. But I bring this up to say that I will not be streaming for my next 3 streaming times. So that is... oh, I forgot, there's always a secret. So that is this Sunday, next Tuesday, and next Sunday, because I'm going to be on a mixture of vacation and moving. I'm going on vacation for the sake of completing a move to the new place I'm going to live. I'm very, very, very excited about moving because I really hate where I live right now, and I'm hoping that living in a new place is going to fix me. We'll see, I suppose. I'll keep you updated. How about that? Maybe I can dance my way through the troubles of life. I recognize this. I know what you're gonna try and do to me. Sorry, my phone's giving me alerts. See, this is a great opportunity to use this ability. Oh, and I can take the crit for free. Love it. Now that being said, that used up a lot of our magic power, so I don't know if it's worth. Yeah, in terms of like speed and output and whether or not it's actually worth it, this is still better. Although it is a more upgraded weapon, to be fair. I think I'll just have to look up more mines after this, because even though I can't get more bell bearings, I'd still like to get my hands on some small smumber smithin stones and the like. Hello, friend. Have a nice night, my darling. Do you sleep? You're made of stones. I don't really know how that affects sleeping schedules. Also you live underground? Or, I don't know, do you live here? Is this just sort of your vibe, your hangout spot? You and the guys? Me and the boys mining for smithing stones? Something like that? Oh god. Oops. I was just having flashbacks. I was just gonna say, I'm having flashbacks about falling to my death and losing a lot of runes right in that location. Luckily, Irony cannot fully hit because I don't have runes to lose. At least not any significant amount. Works out nicely. Fun fact, if you don't have any assets, you can't lose any assets. And that's what I told my financial advisor last time they tried to question my financial activities. I'm anti-gambling. I feel like I should make that stance clear. I know, hate to get political in Elden Ring, a famously apolitical game. If you think Elden Ring ain't political, you ain't paying attention. I suppose I should be trying to get runes as well. Can't run around skipping everything and then expect to be able to defeat Moog. Or Radahn for that matter. God knows if I'm going to win against Radahn. Like, that's the real fear. I think, honest to God, the two major things I'm worried about in this run are Moog and Radahn. Two of the harder bosses in the game. But, like, at least Moog, if I needed to, I could go level myself to a point where he's actually, like, doable. Instead of going to him early, which is what I'd like to be able to do, because I want to access the DLC early. But even if I build to defeat Moog, like, that guy's strong as hell. Not to mention, I'm just not that good at fighting him. Maybe I should be trying for more crits, if not just to conserve my strength. I should also probably put more of my flasks into blueberry juice, which I've never had, but I have to imagine sucks. Blueberry tends to be the worst flavor of berry in all things except the berry itself, in which case it is like a B tier berry, I would say. Very solid, but nothing impressive. S tier, by the way, for berry? Raspberry, obviously. Cloudberry also. I've had a cloudberry? You should. Very good. I don't even know if I've had a cloudberry. I've had cloudberry jam, which is close enough. It was good. That was embarrassing. Oh boy. Oh boy. I gotta be a little bit careful. One of my great weaknesses is I always forget when I have, you know what, I think that second attack takes as much, what's it called? I think it, oops, run fail, add that to the counter. I think it takes just as much blue juice as my, as the first part of the attack, but it does less damage, so I should maybe avoid doing that when I'm trying to conserve blue juice. Perfect, thank you, hello. Luckily these guys are very easy to backstab. Kind of their whole thing, really. Sorry, buddy. I know you love that spell, and to be honest, I do too. My first, oops, run fail. My first, playthrough was a Dex Int, and that spell was a favorite for a little while. It's very fun. I don't know how good it is. I don't know where it ranks on the goodness scale, but I think if there's anything that this run is proving, is that I'm not really here to be good. I'm here to have fun. And by that I mean, I'm here to dance, to make people question their beliefs or whatever art is for. I'm not 100% sure. How is that not a backstab? Whatever I said in the first stream, you know, the best one, I'm never gonna beat it. I hate to say it, but you know, that really was the peak of the series. So if you're interested in keeping up, don't consider not doing it. Consider not supporting me. This is what I'm going to do as a streamer. If you hear last stream, I was talking about how I am going to start a bit where I pretend that I hate being here. Well, I'm going to add to that bit by pretending that you shouldn't want me to be here either. There's no one who's winning in this transaction. You have a bad time, I have a bad time, everyone has a bad time, and my tummy hurts. Hey, big guy, you're supposed to not notice me. God, it's nothing but crits. I could just do an all crit build at this point. No thank you, sorry, no crits. I mean, no... Oh, all crits, sorry. I almost feel bad, but it's a really good thing that I, don't. So, I wonder if I should allow myself to use consumables, like attack consumables, because obviously I'm allowing myself to use whatever I damn well please if it's for the sake of, like, buffing myself. But my attacks have all been dance-based. So I wonder if... I'll consider. Like, knives feel dancey, you know? I don't know if they're worth using, but they feel fancy at least. I do like consumables is the thing, and they're also not very good. They're largely not that good, and I probably won't be using them much regardless, but maybe, like a poison pot or two. I'll think about it. Alrighty. Likely tarnished? Most likely, I would say. I would say most likely I am tarnished. Alright, big guy over there. Little guy right here. Crit on the little guy. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. One fail. I guess I could have done my third because I had the blue juice for it. Which is what somebody says in a 3-person polycule when they call their cum their blue juice. God, sometimes you just say things, you know? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just saying shit. I don't know if I want to be in this room anymore. But walking into that room is probably going to fill my life with enemies. Okay, they're just casting now. What are you, a caster? Ridiculous. Oh, that's a lot of bullets. I forgot that this is actually a shortcut, so I'm going to go ahead and get it. God, thank God for my vigor, huh? Thank God for that level I put in vigor. One thing my girlfriend often talks about in this game is that it is just like putting points into vigor is always worth it. Because, goddamn, you always end up surviving on that sliver of health that you got just from putting a point into vigor. Okay, I'm gonna take a rest, allocate a little bit more blue juice to myself so I don't have to survive off crits alone. No level up for me today. That should be okay. Maybe more than I need, but that's fine. I've got to be careful not to use my Wonders Physic because it does make me explode. I'm gonna definitely try and use that during the boss fight or something and then explode, and it's gonna be real embarrassing for me. Hey, guy. Yeah, no, just keep on walking. Keep on keeping on, my friend. You think I can crit this guy off the cliff? I bet I can crit this guy off the... Oh, damn it. You're supposed to walk further than that. Yeah, we did it, gamers! And now I don't have to worry my pretty little head about using too much blue gunk, because I'm all stuffed up with it. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm stuffed. I'm stuffed full of blue gunk. My nose, stuffed. My stomach, stuffed. That's the problem. I see that. Oh god. I made a mistake. I tried to go for the crit to conserve. It was not worth it. Technically. Felt like a cheat. I think I allowed a falling attack, but that's kind of different from a jump attack, so it felt like a cheat. I won't do it again. Well, arguably I should against the Crystallians, but we'll see how well that works. I should also just be using Blood Flame Blade. Like, there's no reason not to, right? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I'd rather you didn't. I think these are, like, a very fun enemy concept. Like, the marionettes that, like, if you break them too much, they start to glitch out. It's very... It's just a grand old time, really. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. See, I knew it. Unfortunately, I don't know how to activate you without... I'm just gonna crit this guy and then run. How's that sound? Great. Now I'll try to... Whoa, hold on now. Absolutely not allowed. My damage output on that is, like, just so sad that it just doesn't kill. Just so close to killing. Oh god, and those animations are so good, too. Oh god. Yikes. You know what? This would actually probably be a great time for a arcade. The Dancing Blade! Oh, thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. That felt very anime. Crystal Knife. I did it all for you. And what does that get me? Nothing but 40 arrows in the back, 2 in the side, and 1 in the face. All stuffed up. Just like normal. Is this like giving sexual vibes? I feel like I'm giving sexual vibes, but I'm talking about having a stuffed nose. I want that to be very clear. I stopped being on target. There we go. Running through these flasks a little bit quicker than I was hoping. God, I think that's a big range, huh? This guy also has a big health pool. Like, damn. And once more. Oh, you can bleed them. There's some blood in that stone. Good to know. Good to know these diamonds are unethical. Oh god, I want all of that so badly. Where does this lead, though? Surely this leads forward, right? Surely it does. This is a very long, long crawl, huh? I really would rather not try to sprint my way through this. That guy sees me. I'm gonna go ahead and make a bet that that guy sees me. I'm about to run out of blue juice. That is a valid attack. That was an actual leaping fall attack, and I think, frankly, very artfully done by yours truly. Get a quick crit. Get a quick crit off. Another quick crit. While we're here. And once more. Once more into the breach. Once more we breach their back. And another quick crit. Another quick crit for the crowd. Crit crowd. Another crowd-loved crit. The crowd loves when I crit. Another quick crit for the crit-loving crowd. And once more. That one's for you. You know who you are. And quick crit for the crowd out there. They're cooing out there. Cooing like a bunch of cuckoo clocks. We're losing it. We're losing it. God, crit a clock. God damn. Unfortunately, I am out of juice as much as I am out of crits. Somebody tried sprinting in here and had a bad day. Certainly seeing that. Was there a thing in here? Behind and then right. Oh, hell yes, it's that spell. I don't need it, but it's cool to have, because I love it. Alright, hopefully we're not too far from the boss, because I would bet that there's a statue of Marika there that I can respawn at, and I would rather not have to make this run again. I mean, I could sprint through it without much effort, I think, but even still. A quick leap. A quick fall. Pirouette in the air. Okay, it didn't work. Maybe next time. Oh, hey! Look at that. Speak and ye shall receive. What a blessed dance it is we bring. What a blessed dance it is we bring to the party. And on this blessed day, we are blessed with the blessings of a blade to the face. It happens. So, given this our second act of the dance, there was no statue, are you kidding me? That's cruel. That's cruel and unusual punishment right there. Oh, okay, well I kind of have to fight this guy. We'll aggro them, go over here, call the elevator, keep fighting as long as we need to. Hey, big guy. Yeah, I get it. We all get it. There simply must be one and it didn't activate or something. There's no way they expect me to make that entire journey. Run fail? Okay. I'm run failing this guy. I'm done. I'm simply not dealing. It's not worth. Is this the correct way? Yeah, this is the hell with all the marionettes. Sprint through marionette hell. It would be wild for them to not have a statue. You know, that's the thing. It would be wild. Not a singular one? ¿Por qué? Why would they do that to me? Surely I just missed it. Oh, what the hell? This guy leaped. It just like, that was like a goddamn gorgeous leap that guy just did. That was elegant as hell. More respect to you, my man. Yeah, I'm not seeing the statue, which is, I would say, rude. Okay, don't drink the wondrous juice. I know it is called wondrous, therefore it is quite tempting. But do not drink the wondrous juice. Okay, hopefully this will be enough to break the armor eventually. Oh, okay. Oh, gosh. I really thought that I was walking out of the way of that, but they really twisted that back. Oh, yeah, no, they really twist back in a way that I do not expect. There we go. That's what I like to see. Much better, much better. I'm not used to the delay on that. No worries, no worries. Oh. Spitting their beautiful little discus at me. But tragically, it is not the time for disci. My darling beloved Crystallian. Oh, bitch. Hey. Hey, no. Rude. Sort of hoping to hit with the first one there, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. But unfortunately, the beggar in this situation is the Crystallian. Begging for their life, that is. Too bad I don't listen to people made of rocks. That's right, that's my bigotry. I don't like rocks. Not a fan. People, when they're made of them, not good. Medical condition, in fact. Incurable. Terminal. Good work, team. We really did the thing. And isn't that what it's all about at the end of the day? Doing the thing. The thing that we chose to do because we wanted to do it. Because it was the thing that was available for us to do. God, I'm so glad to be in this house. Okay. I can purchase basic smithing stones now. Awesome blossom. Do I need to? I should have picked up a decent amount. Yeah, okay. We should be able to upgrade our shit by a good amount now. We mostly want to upgrade this. I suppose I'll probably upgrade Regalia as well. Though I don't think it has as good of a skill. At least in terms of like one that you just need to rely on. Thank God it's bumped up to 2. Up to 3. God, we got lucky there. Okay. Well, we used up all of our basic smithing stones, just every single one of them. But we'll upgrade this as well. Loving it for us. Can't upgrade the finger seal, but we don't need to rely on that too much, I don't think. I've never known if upgrading the seals upgrades the buff that you get with the seal as well. Really not sure. I think Schoolhouse Classroom is where we want to head. If we're gonna fight this big dog, which... why not, hey? Let's try fighting this big freak-ass dog. You know how I get about dogs. You know my stance on dogs. You've been watching this? You know how I feel. Hey, bestie. Sorry, but crits are allowed. The crit crowd loves them. Ooh. Wow, boy, that's embarrassing. The worst part is, the most embarrassing part, is that I actually am resetting because I'm going to give myself more health. Physic. Well, actually, first of all, we're just going to go ahead and remove that. Actually, yeah, do that. Flasks, allocate. There we go. Okay, hopefully that'll be enough. This boss, while not difficult, generally, I wouldn't say it's an easy boss, but I think without doing nearly as much prep as I'm used to, I may very well have some trouble. But that'll be fine, because I actually do like this boss, so I don't think I'm going to mind having trouble with them too terribly much. Hold on, secrets? I'm not sure how necessary going on this, what to my memory is quite a long secret path is, because I think you mostly get sorcery stuff, intelligence build stuff. But hey, a secret's a secret. Why not? Why not partake? Is there anything up here? No. It's just a way of guiding you into here. That doesn't lead anywhere. Drop down into the hole. The hole doesn't lead you anywhere, except for this, which I believe is a good item, but once again, not one that I need. Very good item, not one that I need. Open the door. I do love that secret. Like, I love this school. Just the general vibe it has, and like the fact that there's a bunch of secret hallways and everything. Oh boy. It was not worth it. Was not worth. The secrets were not worth. Unfortunately, friends, the secrets were not worth. I saw that, buddy. Don't start with me. Red Wolf of Radagon. Okay, we do a bunch of damage, which is, I guess, what we're used to. Oh. It's not like this boss has ever had the biggest health pool in the world, but I love that move. Just a big wolf with the freaking shooting a magic beam out of its mouth. I mean, come on. How could you not love it? What a good pupper. What a good pupper. And I am gonna kill that dog. Oh, that's such a good little steppy, too. God, what a good dog. I'm so sorry that you're... well, a bit of spoilers for Radagon lore. I'm probably gonna do some bits about that, because how could I not? I would love to headcanon that Radagon is trans somehow, but... well, here's the spoiler. Radagon is America, to To quote a very notable message randomly found on the ground, Radagon is Merica. Oh, you start just more ready this time, huh? Not my favorite thing. And Puppy Slam. We're not gonna go for the big hit. Oh. Everything's fine. God, we just do this guy's entire health bar, huh? That is wild. It's a wild amount of damage. Man, going to that mine was so worth it. Wait, what did you even do? Did you get bleed on yourself there? That was okay. I'm so low level. I think anyway. Certainly lower than what I got here in any of my other playthroughs. Alright, yeah, bump and vigor. We love bump and vigor in this house. It's certainly our weakest point. Good thing too, because I did not pick up my runes, and that's a decent amount. Alrighty. Out into Virgin Town. And if you see just in the distance there, in the shadows between the poles, the Wild Virgin. Once again, there's so much to explore in this area, but is it worth it? To the best of my knowledge, there are no, like, abilities or just things that I need in this place. I mean, pots are always nice, I suppose. Never gonna complain about a pot. Never gonna complain about runes either. Feel kinda bad, because these are, like, I think objectively children. One thing I've never quite understood about this game is, like, in the Dark Souls games, most everything has a great reason to kill you, because it's either a wild animal or it's hollow. But in this game, it's kind of unclear. Like, why is it that everyone in this school is trying to kill me? They all went mad or something, and then the jars work for them? Did the jars go mad? Like, what was the problem here? Did the jars go mad, or did the jars work for them and therefore are fighting me because I'm an enemy? And how do they know I'm an enemy? Do they just get this, like, I've got the key, I'm allowed to be here, are I not? Am I not? Quite confusing. Anyway, you'll notice, yeah, on my to-do list, none of anything that I could get here is not on there. None of what I need is on there. But, shut up. I still need to get all of that stuff. I still need to get runes, and I want to have rebirth access, so I'm still here. I'm still queer. You still gotta get used to it. Sorry, old man. I gotta do a heist. Old man, young heist. Okay, okay, okay. Old Man Young Heist sounds like the name of a pretty bad comedy film. Alright, sneak up on the Wild Virgin. Once again, a fight I don't have to take, but one which I want to. God, that move is so scary, I love it. I love it. Oh, okay, just an easy, simple one. I've also got to practice fighting these guys anyway, because I do need to defeat them if I am to do the skip into... It's not really a skip, because it's intended, I guess, but the quick... if I am to get into the Altus Plateau without using either of the methods that you normally are supposed to use to get there. Which is to say the Volcano Manor, which is to say the place I went last time, or maybe at the beginning of this video, depending on how I cut them together. But I didn't complete, because I had a feeling I wouldn't be able to defeat the Virgins, which I think is absolutely accurate. And it was right for us to not try. Except that we did try, because we had to try, and then we lost. Hey, big guy, I'm actually not interested. I'm so sorry. But whatever crab you're selling, I'm not buying. Excuse me, love you, excuse me. I suppose getting golden runes is the main benefit I'd gain from exploring. Head? No, actually, that's a crab. Oh, okay. That is a head. Now don't I seem the fool? I wonder if this invader's going to be hard for me. Seems perfectly possible that that would be the case. I've been doing well today, but I still wouldn't exactly call myself an expert at this video game. Oop. Now, you gotta admit, that was pretty attractive of me. What I just did, objectively, pretty attractive. Was that not hot? You can answer, I'll wait. 'Twas is the answer, by the by. As much as I would love, love, love to go see my favorite turtle, it is not the time at the moment. Alright, Moongrum. Time for us to do battle, I guess. Just kidding. Was that a good idea? I don't think so, but it was funny. And if Moongrum were an actual PvPer, they would have been surprised as hell. Oh god, they can freaking do that? They can parry my ass? Nobody told me that. I didn't know. How was I supposed to know? Just because I fought them like 5 times at this point? Ridiculous. I simply cannot and will not accept that. 'Twas unacceptable. 'Twas, I say. Oh yeah, there's like a thing up here. Let me grab the thing. Thing complete. Good work. Good work, team. God, that tree kind of looked like the Red Wolf of Radagon's tail for a bit there. I was talking about America being trans as fuck, right? I mean, not really. America just kind of disguised herself as a boy for political gain. I don't think that counts as being trans, but I can still headcanon it as much as I damn well please. America does show up as Radagon at the end of the game for seemingly no reason. Kind of unclear why she did that. And, like, that implies that she's the one who shattered the Elden Ring, which, like, once again, what's up with that, huh? Why does that activate, like, after the fact, huh? That's gonna prove to be an issue. Why do you bother healing, huh? You won the fight. You won the fight, buddy. Take the W. What's the best way to prevent that? I suppose crits, right? To just try and do backstabs as much as I can. Opening with the Ash of War seemed fine. I don't know if they can even parry the third attack. God knows if they can parry the second. I'll try with opening with the Ash of War again, and then we'll go for a backstab or something. Hello, big ball. Goodbye, big ball. You know, for saying that I wasn't very artistic in real life, I sure am being a little theater kid freak today. Something about my tummy troubles is really doing it to me. Okay, so I'm starting to get the sense of deja vu. And there's not even a point in opening the shortcut, because the shortcut is harder to deal with because there's snipers above it. Who invented that shortcut? God knows. Freaking ridiculous, I'm telling you. Yeah, I only just realized that I was squinting my eyes, like, aggressively hard for no reason. Like, what am I doing that for? Why am I locking in? I'm walking. I'm walking in. I'm walking here. I'm walking here. You know what I'm saying? I'm Moongrim. This time, it's you and me. Just give me a sec to get to these. Okay, you have to... I said give me a sec, and then you super didn't. What? You did not have your shield. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit tough. How do I approach you? How do I approach this particular challenge? That's a tough question, Moongrim. That's a real... You're really... You're giving me a run for my money, my friend. How do I approach the challenge, Moongrim? No, I'll fight you. I'll fight. I'll fight because I want to. Just kidding! Moongrim, you idiot! Absolute dumbass. Can you believe that they fell for that? What a little stupid dummy head. What a dummy-headed, idiot brain, stupid dummy. You know? Straight up dummy head. I'm telling you. Alright, let's do this thing. Come on, queen. Sorry, I will be skipping your intro. I think it's cool and all, but I've unfortunately got better things to do. And I expect that I will not win this one on my one Estus. I mean, I don't care. I can call it an Estus if I damn well please. I think a lot of people don't love the first phase of this fight, and I do get why. Especially once you've played it a couple times, it's not like there's anything super special about it and you can sprint through it like ridiculously fast. With very minimal effort. But, oh geez, that was rough. I really like it. I think it is a very good vibe. Okay, they're gonna go become a chandelier or something. But yeah, the vibe is just like so cool, and it introduces the boss as being so different from all the other bosses. And the transition between this one and the next one, it does a great job of storytelling. I really like this boss. No one can convince me that this boss is bad. Or that even just the first phase is bad. Okay. They got me with the one dangerous move this whole phase. The book throw. That's right, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. There's an argument to be made that at this point I should throw in the freaking towel, but I don't believe in towel throwing. Hey, got the bleed off. Ain't that fun? Alright, Renala, who's secretly Ronnie. Let's go. First try time. Holy heck, I broke them out of it. Really didn't expect that. Oh, you're doing summon. That might kill me. I don't know why I'm trying to kill them, actually.
Under my moon.
Yeah, sure thing, Ronnie. I ain't even gonna be doing your questline, by the by. Unless for fun. Because you don't have a single dance for me. I guess we could dance at a wedding, maybe? Like a wedding dance? They do those, right? But they're not, like, elegant and graceful. Is there not a statue over there? Am I the one who's wrong about this? Am I the bastard idiot in this scenario? Is there not a statue? I can't believe this. I can't believe I have to fight that freaking nerd again. I have to go through all of that. I have to trick the nerd once more. It's my own fault for being so parryable. Submissive and parryable, as I always say. Alright, let's go, buddy. You and me, big battle time. Yes, super exciting. A grand old time we're gonna have, you and me. You know what? You're allowed. And you're allowed to do that, and I won't complain. I can see that you're ready for me, Renala. You were nice and prepped. They're saying like sweet time, playtime, or something like that. Not really sure. Maybe they're just saying sweetings again and again. Yeah, I don't think... I would have to have a wild amount of, I would have to have just a wild amount of damage to be able to first try that. I still think it's certainly possible. Or to, first get through that without allowing her to go into, like, a mini Phase 2. Or Phase 1.2, if you will. Beta update. Alright, be careful. She's probably gonna do her big scary move in a second here. Oh god, yeah. She did, and I did get hit by it. Alright, Sweeting. Excuse me, I'm trying to kill Sweetings over here. Can't you see that I'm trying to murder Sweetings? Oh, I was not done. That's on me. And that's on me. Actually dodging the books for once in my impatient life. Yeah, sorry. As much as I... Oh, I was gonna say as much as I like getting my toes bitten by these freaks. Then I realized I actually don't like that, and I don't want it. I actually don't like it or want it. Oh god. I was hoping to break them out of it again. Kind of a scary move. I hate those ones that go real slow-like. Hey, excuse me. I was just about to hit you. Oh god, okay. I was just about to hit you, and then you had to ruin it. The best strategy for this person is to just sprint around like a little freak. It's a good thing I didn't get that second one off, because I was about to run out of blue juice. Or I was actively doing it. Right, it is very strange that that bleed like comes out just after the fact, right? Is that normal, or is that like a thing with this weapon? Like the bleed keeps going for a little bit? Oh, that was... You know what? That was clever. That was a sneaky little move, my friend. I gotta give that one to Renala. That was spicy. Ooh, ooh. Stretching my whole body apart. Who chose not to put... Oh, it's a Stake of America, isn't it? Who chose not to put a Stake America, huh? Which designer was like, we don't need one of those. Let's make them do the run back. It's way more fun that way. Who among you, huh? Which one of you bastards? Which one of you bastards removed it? I know that one of you talked about putting one down. I know that someone suggested that during the Elden Ring pitch meeting. They were like, what if we do Dark Souls, but open world? And then someone else was like, what if we put a Stake of America outside Renala's boss fight? And then everyone beat that guy to death. That's exactly how it happens. Don't try to convince me otherwise. Okay. Gotta pay the fucking... Gotta pay the Moongrim tax. You know what? That's... Oh. Oh, wow. You're just making me do all sorts of run fails out here, aren't you? Is that what you're here for, Moongrim? You're just here to ruin my goddamn day, aren't you? You little piece of shit. I hate that guy. Moongrim. Stupid name. Moon is such a cool, like, word. And you can do so many cool things with it. There's so many cool moon names. And you went with Moongrum. Not even, like, Moongrim. Or, like do something with, like, the dark side of the moon. Like, There's a term for that, but I don't actually know what it is. So, we're just gonna choose like a dusk, like a moon dusk. Moon dusk, it's like a little generic when it comes to cool guy fantasy names, but it's pretty good, at least compared to Moongrim. Moongrim sounds dumb as hell. You sound dumb as hell. You look dumb as hell. You're literally in a magic school and you're sitting here with your sword and shield parrying people? What the hell? You must have gotten an F on every goddamn class except for parry class, which is a... I just got another run fail because I was too locked into insulting your ass. Yeah, you can't parry that third attack, and if you could, then I would cry. They put away the shield. They put away the shield. Now's my time to shine. No. You put away the shield. Now's my time to shine. It's my time this time, Moongrim. It's over. Class is over. Big F in parrying. Absolute dickwad. Excels when facing magic or holy attacks. Just who are these knights preparing to fight? I know. It's pretty obvious in the lore. They make it pretty clear, actually. Could you fucking not? I'm simply not in the mood. Do you hear the tone in my voice right now? Do you hear the tone of my voice when I'm speaking to you? I'm not in the mood for anything you have to offer me. Anything. Good absolute lord. Swear to God. Swear to God. Yeah, there's no way I can get there more easily. Like, it's quicker, but I'll definitely take a hit or two on the way, right? What a terrible shortcut. Who put that there? Who was like, that's where the shortcut goes? During the pitch meeting, after they got done beating that other guy to death, someone else was like, what if we put a shortcut that forces you to fight against a harder set of enemies than the one that you take the long way? And then everybody beat that guy to life. They beat that guy so hard that he came back to life from the death because he was already dead. But then he came back thanks to this. It was his ghost that was at the pitch meeting. They invite ghosts to pitch meetings, all right? That's why they keep reusing the same old ideas. Ayo, from Softburn. Fuck you guys. No, I like your games a lot, actually. Thank you for making them. They're quite good. Anyway, Moongrim dropped a lot of souls, so that's cool. Runes, etc. I'm asking you, who does it benefit to not have a stake of America here? What is that for, huh? There's a bunch of liars back here, huh? People are just trying to tempt you over there, and I fell for it like the little fool I am. I'm just a girl with a tummy ache, okay? Give it a rest. Forgive me when I make mistakes. Alas, I am just a lass. I missed. I unfortunately missed. Tragically, I did, in fact, miss. I play this part of the game this part of the boss fight so, like, unenthusiastically. I was coming out here being like, oh, I love this part of the boss fight, I think it's so atmospheric, and now I'm just, like, putting in so little effort that I'm actively taking damage when I don't need to be. That's alright. I can pay the tax of... Oh, I also definitely meant to reorder those flasks a bit, but what are you gonna do? I should be okay. I don't think running out of flasks is my concern, really. I say that now. Wait. They were right there. Gotta keep an eye on those. Oh shit, she's doing it, isn't she? There it is. Ooh, okay. We got out. Who put that there? Who put that there? Which one of you motherfuckers at FromSoft during the pitch meeting, after the ghosts finished their stupid idea with the shortcut, which one of you motherfuckers came out of the goddamn woodwork and said, what if we put a chandelier in her house? What if Ranala has a chandelier in her house and it falls on your ass every time you fucking try to say a goddamn word in this stupid world of ours. Oh, the horrors if a woman speaks. Just a lass. I want to bring back lass. I think that's gonna be my next thing. I'm bringing back the term lass. Don't call me a girl. Call me a lass, please. All my ASMR is gonna be like, good lass. You're a goodish lass, aren't you? British ASMR head ass, good lord. Okay, Renala. I get it. I get it. I get your deal. I think this phase is cool. I do. But I'm a little bit over, Rover, okay? You understand? I've got stuff going on. I know what's in that chest. I know if I open that chest, I get married. You can't hide that from me. I know all your little secrets, Renala. I know you're a lesbian, technically. You didn't mean to be. None of us do it on purpose, but you sure fell for the classic lesbian trap of marrying a woman disguised as a man. Happens all the time. Don't be ashamed. Time to be born anew. Sorry, let me say like, sweetings. Time to be born anew. Was that good? Wasn't really. She has a much softer voice than that. Sweetings. Time to be born anew. It's a little bit closer. I'm not a voice actor. I want that to be very clear. Okay. Paying the phase 1 tax out here. Good lord. Yeah. I get it. You're throwing everything you got at me. I know what it's like, bestie. I know what this is about. You throwing anything big at me? Anything I need to really be afraid of? I don't think so. Oh, chandelier falling. I've learned now. I've learned from my mistakes. Where is this motherfucker? They were still right out there. I should have guessed. Oh, good. And that's that. I am gonna go ahead and get that up. Perfect. Go ahead and do that if we can get it off. We could not have, but that's okay. So what you want to do is sprint directly along. Oh god, that's a fail. And that's a fail. Whoops. Add it to the counter, everybody. Hey now. Rude. A pack of wolves. No thank you. No thank you, ma'am. Excuse me, but I'd rather you didn't.
Come, Oathsworn Giant.
Oh god, I don't want to deal with Oathsworn Giant right now. Not Oathsworn Giant, anybody but he. I do not have the stam for this kind of thing. Renala, I do not have the stam to deal with you. Okay. You're really just trying to use up my whole stam bar, aren't you? It's you and my stam bar, that's the real fight. I need to... What is with today in the accents, really? I like how, by the way, the giant and the dragon are Oathsworn. The rest of these motherfuckers are not. This is not an Oathsworn man. This is not the face of an Oathsworn man. Dodge it, dodge it, dodge it. I did not expect that to work. Oofa loopa. Oh wow, didn't expect to get out of the way of that one, but it worked out. See, wolves, not Oathsworn. Why not? Why don't you let the wolves be Oathsworn, huh? What's up with that, Renala?
Little Rani, my dear daughter.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I actually like you, but you don't even die, so it works out fine. God, isn't that gorgeous? Like, what the hell? They just decided to make this game gorgeous as hell for no reason. I love it. I love this game. I love this game. What can I say? Top tier, top notch. Ooh,
Where did he flee,
my sweetings.
Come out from whence
I don't want to know whatever weird sex joke you're saying. She's a beautiful mother, and she has some stuff going on mentally, and I don't think it's the time. Okay, I don't think it's the time. I do not want to be reborn. My build is perfect, actually, but maybe one day. Maybe when I'm fighting Radon, I have to respec my entire character and give up on the challenge run just to have a chance. Yeah, screw it. My damage output is incredible. I really don't need to worry about anything else right now. Okay. Well, damn, we still have 30 minutes, and I have, like, busted through my whole plan that I had for today's stream. And I wasn't even sure I'd be able to finish it. Okay. Go off, girl boss. What else do I have here? I need to, like, zoom in on my own list. Ooh, Hoslow's Pedal Whip. I do have to deal with that, don't I? Oh, wait, hold on. I added a little strikeout system. Look at this. I can now, boom. Isn't that beautiful? I did it. Oh, and I got the Ruptured Crystal tier 2. I'm making so much progress. God, I'm wonderful. Okay. Those talismans are all way out of my reach. Actually, don't remember what Kindred of Rot's Exaltation is, nor why I need it, but it's on that list for sure. Oh, and I got Bloodflame Blade like a while ago. Hold on. Those other spells are also way out of my reach. Alionor's Pole Blade? I could try. I could try for it. First I'm gonna get the Pedal Whip, though. So look. Sometimes you gotta do things that you don't like doing. Sometimes you gotta do things that are gonna make some people upset. And sometimes you have conflicted feelings about things that you are going to do, but you must do them nonetheless. Because for your Dance of Blood and Roses to succeed, you do have to collect all the roses. And unfortunately, a certain man is holding on to a number, which is a tad awkward for me. You know what I'm gonna do between streams? I'm gonna research armor sets and see if I can't find a better one, because I want one, even if I can't have the Dancer set yet, I would love to have one that, like, looks good on me.
The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
God, Dialos, your story is so sad on so many levels. Well, anyway, that was embarrassing.
Now I see. You're a wretched...
A wretched recusant. No, my friend, I'm just a flower enthusiast.
The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood.
And unfortunately, those are going to be your last words, because I do need those pedals. Sorry, bestie. If it helps, I'll kill your brother the same way.
After all.
Ugh, God, I feel really bad about that one. Somehow worse than Alexander. Like, I know that Alexander's a fan favorite, and for good reason, like, he's great. But that man's, like, whole quest line is just so deeply sad that I can't help but, like, have a genuine emotional attachment to it. Anyway, that's the Pedal Whip. I need more dex if I am to use it. Skill is not especially useful. I wonder... Maybe I can put a Ash of War on that. I doubt I can put the Ash of War I've got on it. But, let's see. I guess we'll go in here next, right? We're gonna give it a shot. I feel like I probably still can't take them, but give it a try, right? Give it the good old college try. Okay, I'm gonna see real quick. Ashes of War, Ashes of War, undo, Ashes of War, you. No, I can't. Unfortunate. Which one of these nets me more? I'm pretty sure standard still. So I am allowed to use the Pedal Whip because it fits into the rose half. The rose is half of what I'm doing here. But I am not allowed to use its Ash of War. So basically, if I want to use basic attacks, I have to use the Pedal Whip, but if I want to use Ashes of War, I have to swap back over to this. That's sort of the setup we've got going on here. Ah, good to be here. Beautiful little cabin of ours. Budding Cave Moss, one of the many items I have no idea what you do with. Was the grammar in that sentence correct? Did I nail it? Feels like no. Feels like a hot no. Alright. Let's get hot to go. That's a reference to gay people. I like how the other one is like hidden in the back as if you won't notice them based on the... Okay. As expected, I do enough damage. And I think other than the grab move that just got me, I probably... You know what? I think this is possible. I think it'll be maybe a little tough, but I think it's possible. Man, I really think that Alexander's, like, talisman is carrying me through here. It was so the right choice. Sorry, is there not a stake of America down there? You didn't want to save me the trouble? You didn't want to save me the trouble by using that little feature you added where it was literally just for the sake of people's convenience? So you don't have shrines laying around everywhere, but... Or graces laying around everywhere, but like... You still don't have to do a bunch of dumb runbacks for no reason? Whatever. Fine, this run back is actually totally fine. But... Why not, right? Is there any downside to it? Is there some secret downside to adding stakes that I'm not aware of? Is it that people will say that the game is made for babies and you can't handle that? Is that what it is from Soft? You know what? I've already decided that I actually need to lock all the way in order to defeat these guys. Oh god. Oh, yikes. Ooh, I don't know about this one, Chief. I don't know about this one, sports fans. I'm not sure about this one, gang. Not sure about this one, Crit Crowd. Yeah, right, that does super look like a secret thing, but it's not. I wonder if that item's any good. Too bad I will never find out, huh? Did I put my little pinky toe in that lava there? My health bar showed up as if I put my little pinky toe in the lava. Did I take a pinky amount of lava damage? I might have taken a pinky toe amount of lava damage. Also forgot to do Blood Flame Blade! I'm gonna give up on those runes. I don't need them. I don't want them. Okay, I've got to be careful with locking on... Oh, okay. Oh, I really thought I got grabbed by that. Why? Hey, why couldn't I hit you during that animation, huh? Okay. I didn't know that was a twofer. That's on me. Ooh, that almost got me. Oh, that's gonna get me. Excuse me, friends. Excuse me. Hey now, I don't actually think that did hit me. Sorry, like I said, I'm definitely locking in for this one. I don't think I'm gonna have the most advanced commentary in the world, but... If I just didn't get hit, then I'd be able to defeat them. But, I'm gonna be real. Fighting two virgins is already not the easiest thing in the world to do. Let alone when I'm dealing with us, you know, being underleveled for it. Luckily, they're very predictable. It's just hard to deal with two of them, you know? Right? Like, they always do that second strike. Whoa! I really thought I nailed that dodge. I'm gonna be so for real. I really thought I got that. I'm gonna give it more tries. Because I think... Once I have one down, I don't think it's too difficult. But... I just gotta get that first down. The question is, do I think it's better to get the wheel one down, actually, instead of the sickle first? It's a tough call. The wheel one definitely is annoying. think the sickle one's easier to hit, though. No, I'll try wheel this time, just to see, right? Maybe it'll go better. Hey, sickle. I'm on wheel duty. Oop, already bad start. Didn't have to back up as much as I did, but that's okay. Once again, you're getting iframes that I don't think you've earned, my friend. Sickle is really hesitating, which I am very much okay with. You're allowed to hesitate. Why do they get iframes on that, huh? Okay, sickle no longer hesitating. Whoa, buddy, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yikes, that's me. And that's me. Okay, that seemed to work pretty well. Sickle finally started moving in at the end there, but... Okay, we've got a chance at that. Screw it. Let's spend the rest of the stream on these guys. Let's try to get to Altus Plateau. The path to Altus. Man, Act 2 of this dance has really been a, it's been a complex one. A lot of interweaving storylines here. You know, Act 1 was sort of a classic to sort of bring you into the dance. It was a classic, like, there's one major villain, Margit, and it's just a classic, like, little guy against big guy sort of dance duel to ease you in. But this time we're getting a little bit fancy with it. This time there's a lot of interweaving plots. This time there's a lot of different objectives, a lot of different characters. Oh, that's me. And that's me, unfortunate. It is too bad that that is an insta-kill, huh? Well, that's half the problem, is that it's not instant, is that it actually takes quite a while. It actually takes quite a while of me just watching myself die. Oof, gosh. Gotta dip your toesies in there. First, there were a bunch of weird little kids nipping at my toes. Now I'm dipping my toesies in the lava. It's a bad day for my toes. Wait a second, hold on. There's something here. A bunch of identical children biting at your toes, and they all seem to be sort of, at least in appearance, gendered as feminine. Therefore, when they bite your toe, you could say, ow, my toe, sis. And then they split and clone. There's something there, right? It's not just me. There's a definite... That joke's got staying power. Okay. Wheel, I would really rather you just didn't ever. I've decided I don't like wheel. I've decided I'm going back to swing and sickle. But I won't mind taking a few hits at wheel, given the opportunity. Okay, swing and sickle. Okay, swing and sickle. Okay, wheel. Oh, that was a bad dodge, yeah. Oof, it's always the grab move. Here's the thing, if I can get these guys down before the end of stream, that means I, off-stream, can go sprint through all the cemeteries grabbing a bunch of runes for myself for next time, so I can be, once again, bump my level just a touch, for the horrors that are about to befall me. I have not typically had a lot of trouble with Altus Plateau in my career as an Elden Ring player. But, you know, there's always a first. You know what? I do think this was ultimately better. Outside of the fact that I can't seem to dodge this move. No way in hell. No way in hell did that get me. I was dodging my ass off, friend. I was dodging 6 ways from Sunday. You couldn't even see me. That's how hard I was dodging. The camera was in the wall, not because I was getting crushed up against the wall and the camera didn't have anywhere else to go, but because I was dodging so hard that I went invisible, and then the space around me went invisible, so the camera had nothing to look at but the wall. You see what I'm saying? And yet somehow that grab move still hits. Can't believe it. The real tragedy is, like, I guarantee you this is gonna happen. Eventually I'll get down one of the versions, and then I'm gonna almost have the second one down, and then I'm gonna get grab moved. 100% it's gonna happen to me. Forgot about that. Ow. Okay. Okay. A little bit hurtful, but sure. I knew you were gonna do it. That was not a prophetic dodge. That was just me knowing my shit about this video game. Okay, the second one's coming in pretty hard, actually. No, 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 no. Unfortunate. That's tough. That's very tough for me. Because if they do the sudden opening, maybe? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Do I, how close am I? No, I'm not close at all to leveling up. I got rid of all my runes after all. I would need 20,000 or so more. I definitely don't have that. Because I need to get up to 20 in order to use the pedal whip, which might be better against these guys because it's quicker, and therefore I can get out of the way of the insta-kill grab move. How about this? If I can't kill them before the end of stream, then I will... well, hitting up cemeteries isn't going to work. I guess I'll just wait until next time, and I'll start with trying to farm some runes. Maybe get some more smithing stones along the way. Excuse me. God, I just always take damage on that one. Entirely my own fault, but still. Oh, dodged poorly. Hey, buddy. I could tell you were going in for the grab. I could see it in your little greedy little face there. You may think you're expressionless, but I can read you like an open book. Hell, I can read you like a closed book. They usually have titles. They got words all over that thing. They got straight up identification on the cover. Ooh, I really thought that was gonna hit me. Oh god. Ooh, I am not in a place that I want to be in. Okay, they're all doing their spin moves, which I am happy with. Spin move away, my friends. Dodge out. Oh, I don't think I deserve that, but I will take it. Okay, doing your spin. Okay, one down. She's doable, gang. Ooh, you almost had me there, my friend. Yup. Oh, oh. Ow, bitch. Do you spin? I am happy with that. You are named Wheel after all. Only makes sense. I am artistic as hell. Now that was a dance, my friends. That is how you tap dance. That is how you swing. This is how you jive. Trust me on this. I balleted as hell. I tangoed to hell. I tangoed with the devil, and I tangoed all the way back. No one has ever danced harder than I just did in Elden Ring. Can you believe they let me play this game? Can you believe they have not banned me yet from this video game? God, that felt good. God, beating up two virgins never felt so good. I get why the bullies do it now. I understand. They were right. Oh my lord. It's a good day to be a virgin. I mean, oh fuck. I mean, not that. Nah, I won't talk to Melina. All she's gonna do is leave. So, who cares? Alright, so now I can head to Mount Gelmir. There is a cemetery over there, and I could probably sprint to it, but it might be kind of a fun sprint, so I might want to do that on stream instead. Oh, there's a guy here I could probably fight. Let's fight the guy right here. Alright, these guys are never too hard, but because it's all the way up in the Altus Plateau, they're probably gonna give me a lot of runes for doing it. Man, I gotta get those Miranda Flower summons. I have been avoiding Caelid. Unfortunately, oh no. I have to do Millicent's questline. I gotta deal with Caelid. I totally forgot about that. Oh gosh. No, it's okay. You can do your super cool beam attack. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I didn't really consider the ramifications of the beam attack. And that's on me. Oh, I'm still high off of that. I'm still high off of what I did back in that cave there. That felt nice. That felt satisfying, gratifying, powerful. Oh my lord. It's been a good day. It's been a good day to be a dancer. Dancer Arborea, you might be my best. I've had many a powerful, Souls-like feat in my day. I pulled off some incredible things, but Dancer Arborea, you really know how to fold them. No worries about the big laser beam. We've got bigger fish to fry, my friend. Where did you teleport off to? Just over here. Perfect. You doing the same thing again? Oop, run fail. Ooh, ouchies. These freaking nerds in their boats, I swear. Ooh, that was beautiful timing. Ouch. Rude. Okay, the skeletons could prove to be a problem if I continue to ignore them. However, I would like to continue to ignore them. Okay, that is actually incredible. Thank you, Tibia Mariner. I think that honestly, Tibia Mariner and I are just besties. They really learned their lesson from Nido, huh? They were really like, yeah, everybody hated it when we did that Nido thing. You doing the arm? I am perfectly happy with you doing the arm. Got no problems with you doing the arm, my friend. That is A-okay with me. Can I interrupt it again? Hell yes, I can. Love to see it, love to see it. Tibia Mariner, you know, I love our little fights. They're just, they're such a silly little time. I do really feel like I'm just hanging out with a good old friend. It's not stressful. It's just, you know, we're on a lake, you're on a boat. It's great. We're all having fun out here. You know, there's that one guy with the head on his chest who really doesn't like you, but, you know, that one NPC. But I'm a big fan, Tibia Mariner. I'm a huge fan. I'm glad we're friends. Alrighty. Well, God, we're getting up on the end of stream, aren't we? Let me check on something. Great, 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 great. Yeah, I suppose... I feel like I want to end on a victory. You know what? I'll go find a fun little... I'm going to level up. I'm going to find a fun little, like, view for what we're going to do next. And then we'll see. No, unfortunately, we are going for the Hoslow's Pedal Whip. And then we'll end off stream. How does that sound, everybody? Okay, Altus Plateau. I don't think there's anything I need to do here. I guess next time maybe we'll go back to Kaled, because I've got a couple little things I need to deal with there, including Millicent. And I don't want to delay that for too much longer. Maybe we'll start out with, I mean, we'll definitely get a few more... Whoa, I just went through that hole. That was rad. Torrent, you dog. Anyway. But yeah, then maybe we'll find some mines in Kaled, find some more smith and stones. We'll definitely drop by that little church there. But, for now, I've just got to leave you with your life advice, and we can head on out. Today's life advice is... Sometimes it can feel really hopeless, like things are never going to change. And sometimes you hope for change for so long, and change comes, but it makes things worse, or somehow worse, makes them no different. The world changes around you, but you don't. The things around you don't, at least not the things that matter. Or perhaps that's the lack of things that doesn't change. I'm 24. I've been through a lot of shit, and I've got a lot of shit to go through. But I can tell you this. It may have taken 24 years, but there's a glimmer of genuine hope in front of me. There are people who actually love me. And it's not easy right now. And even if it gets a little easier, or hell, maybe it'll just get better, even if not easier per se. What matters is that there is hope that it will have been worth it. And if my 2.5 decades of hopelessness and emptiness are anything to go by, positive change can come, even if it takes 2.5 decades. Alright, that's my time. I really appreciate you guys joining me here. Next time I'm gonna vomit. Bye!